That is cool. That's what I'm gonna do. This is not informed delivery. God damn it. What is my informed delivery password? Come on, informed delivery. Where you at? Where you at? I didn't have to make passwords, remake passwords. I contacted 911. They told me that basically ain't no officer gonna get out here no time soon. So I might as well file a report online. Cause like I said, people always talking about me filing a report, but this person said I have called the police because the tenant threatened us with a pew pew. And we waiting on the authorities now. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. I already done filed my report with the post office. Like I said, since y'all black people that supposed to be so hood, be so police, called the police on me. But I need what y'all say, proof. Now I filed my report with them. I'm gonna wait for the inspector general to get back to me about that, about my mailbox being defamed, vandalized. Cause like I said, you people, you black folks act like y'all so hood and y'all don't like the police but can't wait to call the police. Then when I contact the police, they act like they the ones watching my live stream. Well, if you don't have video of it, you might as well just go online and file the police report. I will. That's what I'm finna do. That's what I'm finna. I already filed it with the federal government. Now I'm finna do that. Cause I think y'all think I'm scared of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. Cause if this person claiming to be Shamisha Jackson, talking about addresses was mixed up. How is an address mixed up? Either you used to stay here or an address mixed up. Like I said, these people in this building watching me, the fake ass police officers who came here watching me, and now I got Shamisha Jackson, supposed to be Shamisha Jackson, whoever she is, still wouldn't verify her information, saying that she used to stay in this apartment, but at the same time, ain't showing no proof of this. Yeah, come on in here, because I'm tired of you people. Like I said, I need that 5-day notice. Send that 5-day notice. Talking about give us proof that you being harassed. When somebody coming to my door asking for my mailbox key, not, oh, hey, ma'am, I'm sorry, I used to stay in this apartment. My name is such and such. Do you have any of my mail, or do you think that you can check the mail because I got something sent here and they sent it to your address? None of that conversation didn't happen. What happened was I got woke up out my sleep at 9 o'clock in the morning with some random dude knocking on my door asking me for my mailbox key. Not, hey ma'am, can you open the mailbox? We used to stay here. Like literally for me to hand him my key, right? I'm like, what? No. Get away from my door. Next thing I know, they come back again. I don't say nothing. Then here come the female. I guess she's supposed to be Shamisha Jackson. I don't know who she is. I still ain't got it verified from the police, the landlord, nobody. The landlord saying this is who she is. I don't know who she is, right? Could be anybody. So I'm like, even if that was the case, that your mail was sent to my mailbox, which I've been living here since last year, the end of April of 2024. Now you that don't even stay in this building, coming to my door, harassing me, banging on the door, you say, what, I have called the police because the tenant threatened me with a pew pew. Did you see a gun? Was I outside my door when all this supposed to happen? Or was I in my house getting woken up out my sleep? Come on in, because I know, like I said, y'all be doing all this scamming and hacking and watching, and the police still ain't showed up because y'all in on it. Y'all the ones stealing people IDs, information, sending people off to come over and to pretend to be somebody. Because I've never encountered any police officer that did not get the person who called them information to tell me, hey, this is such and such. She said she lived in this apartment. She had some type of piece of mail, or she talked to the landlord or the manager who said that her mail was sent here. She didn't forward it like most people do, like you're supposed to do. It wasn't forwarded or anything. But she's come to your door, got inside the building. She doesn't stay here anymore. But somehow she got access to a locked building, came to your door, asked you for a mailbox key, not anything silver. Like, hey, ma'am, can you go to the mailbox? And, you know, my name is such and such, and I wanted to know if you could go and check your mail because I'm supposed to get a piece of mail coming here, or do you have any of our mail? Blah, blah. None of that happened. None of that happened. That was not the conversation that went on with grown-ass adults and police officers. People were trying to force me to do something that I legally and don't give a damn about doing. I'm not gonna hand you any key that belongs to me for my mailbox. For what? And I don't know you. I don't know. And nobody still said your name. The only time I got a name or information or identity is when my landlord said this person reached out to them and said this and this and that. Because I reached out to my landlord. That's what I told the police when I said I'm gonna just call the landlord because I don't know what's going on here. And that's illegal. That's a federal offense to open my mailbox and hand her some mail. And so happens she's not even the real person who mail it is. And I don't even know if the mail is in there because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And bitch, I just woke up from you and your man banging on my door. Now y'all want to call the police on me because I'm in my home. That just because the Section 8 ain't paid you, but they said back pay is there, that has been paid. Mind my damn business. Get woken up out my sleep only for these same individuals to be up in my damn phone on my live stream talking about how we know you ain't got the proof. Then when I contact the police, just like so-called whoever Shamisha Jackson is, did to me for coming and disturbing my peace at my residence, where she does not no longer have a residence, got into a locked building, came to my door with her and her man or cousin, whoever the nigga was, knocking and banging on my door to force me to come out of my home to go open up a mailbox that ain't got shit to do with nobody but me right now. So I'm a little confused at why people keep wanting me to be boo-boo the fool, but like I said, y'all keep playing in a hand that y'all want me to be a millionaire and I can sue this mess out this way. But I need to shut up. But this type of stuff, but I get the police called on me because I allegedly was inside my home behind a locked closed door, inside a locked building, apartment building, where 2 individuals who do no longer live here got access somehow, came to my door, harassed me about a key and access to my mailbox, and then get upset when I tell them to get away from my door. But then the police run their happy ass over here talking about some, oh yeah, she said you was gonna do this and that to them. Who are they? Who is they? The police still ain't verified these people. I said, who is she? I don't know. I don't know who she is. Well, why are y'all in my building? Why are you talking to me? If she can't go and talk to the on-site property manager and get access to whatever she needs, if she can't go to the U.S. Postal Service and say, hey, I need my mail forwarded, then I don't understand what's going on, because everybody trying to act like I'm the police. Bitch, I ain't never been a police. But I have no problem calling them. I have no problem filing reports, because in the past, I thought we had some type of code around here. We don't got no code. Y'all call the cops ASAP and try to make it seem like I'm the aggressive one. And then when I counter and call the police and say, hey, now these individuals that came to try to get some mail out this box and because they did not get access to my key or this mailbox, came back and vandalized it. Now it's crickets. Don't nobody know that. Now I need video recording of them vandalizing it. Now I need to go online and do my report. But soon as a random ass person that don't live at a residence that's trying to get into a mailbox that no longer belongs to them Soon as they run they happy ass over here and say, I ain't trying to pew them, now all of a sudden the police at my door within 5 seconds, like they was outside with them when they were trying to get in the first time. Now, y'all see, I done been on live. This is my second time, and no police. I called them again. I called the non-emergency number. And the officer said, oh, yeah, I see that you called earlier. Well, you know, we got emergency. So, yeah, that's why I protect myself. And I'm not a felon, so I can have whatever I need to protect myself inside my home. So allegedly, anybody can say anything and then be like, oh, well, you're not the only one in the building. You up in here I'm harassing somebody that's coming to me. And then when they contacted the actual landlord, they got no response, but they want me to respond and come out of my house and then put fraudulent information out there like I'm trying to unalive them. I'm just randomly trying to pew people. Like they just coming in the building and I'm like, hey, I'm a shoot you, I'm a pew you. Like, make it make sense. And then when I contact the police, like y'all try to do to me, like I said, like they try to Sonya Massey me, y'all see that? I called the police because the tenant threatened us with a pew and we awaiting authorities now. Ma'am, you got all this intelligence to do all this, but you don't have enough intelligence to go to the post office and say, hey, I got important mail. I haven't lived here in over a year, almost 2 years at this address. And I have mail coming to there. So me as an adult, because y'all didn't look like no little kids to me, I think children have more common sense. But it's okay for them to put out that APB on me and act like I'm just some Looney Tune, getting woke up out my sleep, and now I'm not supposed to file a same report, do the same things that these random ass strangers coming to my house tried to do to me. Then try to make it like I am the bad person. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Now, I didn't, like I said, every time I call the police, they don't show up. My dog got ran over. The police ain't come. My son got ran over. The police came after the ambulance and nobody called the police. I didn't got harassed over here. Windows getting busted out by other motherfucking neighbors. This is the text message this so-called random ass person sent the landlord to say that I'm the one harassed. Oh, all my addresses got mixed up. And I'm trying to ask the tenant, can I? No, that's not what happened. You came to me like a whole crazy person, and then you got the response that I was gonna give you and you thought it was sweet. But now since y'all need proof and videos of things that's happening, is this enough proof for y'all? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But y'all always talking about some goddamn proof. Yeah. How you doing, Thunder? How you doing? Yeah. I got woken up out of my sleep this morning at 9 a.m., minding my damn business in my little studio apartment. Next thing I know, I heard somebody knocking on my door. First it was soft. It was a soft knock. And I said like 3 times, like, who is it? Who is it? Right? And then I heard a man voice. And I'm like, because Miguel has a key. So if Miguel want to come here and visit and whatever, get whatever he need, he got a key. He the only person with a key to my home. So ain't no man, even my brother, he gonna call me before he comes. So should no man be knocking at my door at 9 a.m. asking me anything? So this man did not say, hey, we used to live here. We used to stay in this apartment and we was wondering if you could come open the mailbox so we can get some important mail. We just got some mail in here and, you know, we start with whatever, you know, we just want to know if you can go into your mailbox and see if it's there. No, this man asked me to give him my mailbox key. I said, no, get away from my door, right? Because who are you? I don't know you. Never seen you. If I did see you, I still don't know you, right? So then, about 5 minutes later, I hear another knock. This time it's louder. I'm like, who is it? Oh, it's your old neighbor. Get away from my door. Okay. Now the third time, it's a little more aggressive, right? Boom, 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 boom. Who is it? It's a woman voice. Oh, it's such and such. I used to live here. Can you give us your mailbox key so that we can check the mailbox? Can I give you my mailbox key? No, I cannot. Get away from my door. Go ask the manager that live upstairs for whatever you need, because I'm not the manager. No, I'm not giving you my mailbox key. Not one time that these people asked me to come out of my goddamn house, ask me any type of way, in a common sense, logical way about their mail. Not once did they ask me if I had their mail. Not once did they say, hey, I'm such and such. I used to say, not once did she tell me a name. But yet you want me to do what? So after I told her to get the hell away from my door, right? I'm telling you, not even 5 minutes later, like the Milwaukee Police Department was sitting out there with them. It's a way, that's all I say, Thunder, it's a way to do things. Like, had they had come to me and knocked on the door and say, hey, my name is such and such, I used to stay at this apartment, I got some important mail coming, do you think that you could open the mailbox, or go check your mail and see if I have any mail, my name is such and such. Okay, not even 5 minutes later, the Milwaukee Police Department showed up, 2 officers, look like they not from this district, right? Knocking on my door, it's the police. I'm thinking they coming over there to be on my side, because remember, I stay here, I'm the tenant. It's 2 of them trying to get into a mailbox that no longer belongs to them at a residence they no longer live at, right? No, the officers getting snooty with me, telling me that I need to come out and open the mailbox for them. She's still in the building, sticks her head through the door that's supposed to be locked and says, hey, you said you was gonna pew us if we didn't get away from your door. I'm like, what? I said, oh, the door that was closed and locked when y'all came and was knocking on it. Now everybody quiet. The police quiet, they quiet. Now the police, well, ma'am, all you got to do is come out of the door, come out and just open the mailbox for them. No, all I got to do is close the door in your face, sir, because obviously you're not a real police officer. You didn't take no training, because that is against the federal law, because you have not verified who this lady is. I said, I don't know them. Who are they? I don't know who the police officer. I don't know who they is either. So you didn't verify who this lady was. You didn't ask her name when she told you that somebody was trying to pew her. You didn't ask her, hey, what is your name? What's your date of birth? What's the best contact number? Because every time I've encountered a police officer, that's what they ask me. When I just called the 911 number, that's what they asked me. But you telling me that you came in this building within 5 minutes of me having interaction with them through a closed door, locked door in my apartment building that's supposed to be locked from 2 doors, okay? And then you tell me to come outside my house, go across my threshold to help and access my mailbox with my key for a random ass stranger that you as a police officer, peace officer, here to protect and serve, have not even verified who this person is. You ain't got no proof or nothing. I'm like, let me just call it. And then he's like, so you not gonna come out and open the mailbox? I'm not opening nothing, and I'm finna close my door, okay? And I'm finna call the landlord. So you need to step up away and get the hell away from my door, officer. And whoever this random ass person that you don't know lived here or not, like I asked him, how do you know she even lived here? I'm like, so I could just go to a random apartment building, go to somebody's door in there, get access somehow, go bang on that door. Oh, I'm at apartment 5. Hey, I used to stay here. Give me your mailbox key so I can open the mailbox. Not nothing else. Oh, give me your mailbox key. Now it's a man and a woman. Now they out there being violent. So now I'm thinking after the police then left, because they acting like they don't have logical or common sense or critical thinking skills. So now after I said what I said, they didn't left the premises, the police officers, the Milwaukee Police Department. Now I'm thinking the case is gone. I'm talking to the landlord. Then got that. He was like, no, Marie, you right. They supposed to forward it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I already knew that. I just needed, somebody else to know what's going on, because these people were saying they calling the police on me because I allegedly threatened to pew them while I was inside my house through a locked door in a locked apartment building that I live in and stay in. And if people don't want me in this building, send a 5-day notice, because now I don't feel safe. Now I think everybody is in on it, because I don't care what I said through my locked door in an apartment building that I am the resident of and you are not. And you are trying to force me to give you a mailbox key. So send a 5-day notice, because now I need to go to courts. Now I need to go talk to other people and get resources, because I don't feel safe in my home. I feel like, especially the police coming and trying to force me to come out my house so that they can arrest me for fraudulent. Like, you gonna believe anything that she say? But I'm literally the resident, the tenant, sitting here with my lease and my key, and now I ain't seen no officer yet. No, ain't no officers gonna show up because they know whoever the fuck came the first time wasn't even supposed to be here or talking to me. Because when they asked her, ma'am, do you still live here? And what are you here for? And why would that lady say that to you? Then they would have been like, ma'am, you need to leave the premises because you're not even supposed to be here. You need to take that up with the USPS Postal Service and get your mail forwarded and stop harassing tenants for their mailbox key. So if you had so very important mail that you needed, your IDs or whatever, you think that I'm scamming. Bitch, I'm not a scammer. I don't give a fuck about your ID. I don't know what you had coming here. I don't care. So whatever the mail was, since you wasn't adult and woman enough to go handle your business and go to the post office and say, hey, I need to put in a forwarding address or buy you a P.O. box if you don't have a forwarding address because you may be homeless, like I had to do. No. Because it's me and these Milwaukee Police Department got a personal vendetta against me, ain't nobody gonna come. Because they know they shouldn't have came the first fucking time. Hell, you gonna protect somebody that don't live in a building and trying to force the tenant to get them their mailbox key because they got some important mail, IDs or whatever they trying to do. Bitch, I've been here for almost, over a year, like I told the officer. Then he trying to get slick with me. Soon as that officer tried to get me to come up out my house more than once, 3 times, that's when I was like, it's time to close the door because I would not be Sonia Massey. It's time to close the door, Marie, because he's trying to get you to come up out your threshold, come into that hallway, and next thing you know, he gonna jump on your head because you know the law, you too intelligent because them or her and whoever she was with wasn't supposed to be in this building, period, to ask me anything. Even to be able to be so-called threatened. And if I was, why you at my house? I don't give a damn about a stand your ground. What you don't understand is this is a open carry motherfucking state. I can carry around a pistol, a pew on my hip if I wanted to. That's what I don't like about y'all. Y'all don't do the law, bitch. I'm not a felon. If I want to walk out here right now with my pew on my hip out exposed, I don't need no CCW. Now, if I wanted to conceal it so that you don't know I got it, then I go take CCW class. But as long as I got a permit, certified permit to carry my pistol, my bare arms, don't come to my house talking about nothing, especially when my door closed and it's locked and I'm not saying nothing to you. I'm on the other side. I ain't opened nothing. I ain't said nothing. And you're telling me as an officer that you can come into my building and tell me to come outside my house and open up a mailbox for a motherfucker that don't stay here? Ain't never had a key, bitch. You ain't had a key in over a year. Yeah, Thunder. Why didn't she forward the address? Because people, they think that they can bully folks. They not over here handling their business for real. So they think that they can do stuff like it's 1985. No, ma'am. When I got illegally put out my house twice and they found out somehow the court system had my P.O. box on there that I never told them, I had to go pay for a P.O. box. I literally had to go get me a P.O. box. I had a key. I did it twice so that I can get my forwarded important mail. If I had to get a new ID, I had to do all that stuff too. I understand where you come from. That's why I say if a person would have came to me like an actual adult, somebody with common sense and talk like somebody instead of trying to think they're going to bully me out of a mailbox key, bitch, we not doing that. And then you bringing a man with you and it's just me in here and you think that, oh, and then the police come talking about, oh, she threatening, it's an address mix up and all this. Please get away from me. But everybody want to have proof of something. Oh, you getting harassed, they harassing you. So you don't think that's harassment? Yeah, I don't think y'all know the definition of harassment. Yeah, this is America. Thunder says, come out the door. No, they don't got no home training. These are the same people that'll leave their own key, got a key, but leave it and then banging on windows, kicking in doors. That's why the front of my apartment building look the way it do, because we have uncivilized black people that stay here, but they want to try to make it like I'm paranoid and I'm crazy. Like I said, when I contacted the police, They tried to make it seem like I was the one that I needed all the evidence. You need proof. You don't have no proof that they've been. No, I don't need proof. I already did my incident report with the USPS inspector. I think y'all think I'm the slow one. So I'm going to do my paper trail and my documentation so I don't have to pay for nobody's mailbox. Then I'm going to go there in person because now I got to put my mail on hold, okay? Now I got to be a grown-up, get my mail put on hold so that I can get the information that I need for my important mail, okay? Because now I don't have a mailbox, okay? Now somebody just got in my last live stream come asking me, why you need to do a police report? The Milwaukee Police Department all in on here. They stealing people IDs. They sitting here doing fraudulent. They scamming because that's the only reason why I would think that you would come into a locked apartment building and listen to somebody that don't live there. And she called the police. She said she was going to pew me. I went to her door and told her to give me her mailbox key. And then the officer sitting in my face telling me, yeah, just go open the door. Go open the mailbox. Man, if you don't get the hell away from my door, officer, I'm trying to be nice. Like I said, while he's sitting there with an attitude, it's like he was itching. He looked like he was itching to do something to me. Baby, I won't be Sonya Massey. If anything, I win a lawsuit. That's why these Milwaukee Police Department ain't showed up. Because they know that whoever came the first time wasn't supposed to do none of that like that. And how did she even get back? They get back in the building to vandalize my mailbox. But you got all this access to get into two locked doors. Come to my door. I don't open the door. I don't do none of that. But I'm telling you to get away from my door. And now I'm getting a police call on me because I'm supposed to be the person that's sitting here harassing the tenants. I don't even talk to these people. Oh, because of my YouTube channel? That's what y'all don't like? Because I be putting stuff on Front Street like it's a big-ass piece of glass hanging from the window. Let me go ahead, since y'all want proof so much, let me go ahead and get a copy of that so when the landlord gets sued for when that glass fall on somebody's head while y'all worried about what I'm saying on my YouTube channel, he gonna come for y'all head. Because now he got to pay for liability insurance because instead of y'all worried about a mailbox key, you didn't go into that apartment building where they bust that window, and now it's literally a big-ass piece of glass. That one piece already fell. Now it's another piece of glass out there. Let me just go out here and show y'all. Because now I'm with it today, and I got 10 minutes before I got my appeal. Now I'm with it today because I'm tired of these folks. So my internet might go a little blurry because they be messing around with stuff. So let me just show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Because, you know, y'all like proof. Everybody like proof. So let me show y'all. Here go the mailbox. Because there, all you critical thinking, here go my mailbox. You see that's one, that's two. That's what happened, right? Because she couldn't get into the mailbox. Now I'm finna go out this door, right? Boom. I got my key. Boom. The door locks. Now we finna go out another door. Because y'all like proof, right? Boom. The door locks. Now, here go the busted window. Now, do y'all see that piece of glass hanging? Hanging right there, right? Now, the other piece of glass already done fell. This glass, the other piece of glass that was broken already fell, right? So y'all like receipts, right? So let me see if I can get in this building without a key. Let me see. Can I get in? Can y'all see me getting in without a key? All right, now let me use my key because I have a key, right? But they wanted me to get on my key. Like I stole a key from them or something. Like I don't stay here. Right now, I get in, boom. Behind me, the door gonna lock, boom. Here go the mailboxes. That's mine. Right? All right, now I'm trying to get up in here. Boom. Can I get in? Let me get in. I'm trying to get in without a key. I need to get in. I don't stay here, officer. Oh, wait. I need a key. Here go the key. 2 locked doors. One is the second one. Now we coming upstairs to my house. My door. Boom. Right? But I'm the crazy person. Yeah, I'm going to be careful. I've been showing what I live. That's why they harassing me. They know where I live back under. These people know my address. I get state assistance. I get food stamps. The people that's harassing me are these people. They know where I live already. I didn't show my address several times. I showed my address when I was when my neighbor, the African man before this lady moved in across the hall when he got unalived. These people know my address. That's why the police never showed up. They know me. They know who I am. They know me and my son. So it ain't no, oh, I can't tell them where I live. These people know where I live. I just called the police. They called the police on me. Everybody know where I live. It's public record too. If they really wanted to know. AT&T already didn't breach the contract. So yeah, I am. But that's why I say I am careful. But now, like I said, when the police are taking the side of a random ass person, that's when I feel unsafe. That's when I start feeling unsafe, when I cannot call the police for my assistance, when the police are not here to protect and serve me, when a random person that is not a resident of an apartment building can come up, especially to my house, you know, and say, yeah, she threatened my life, she's crazy, she did this, coming into a locked building where you obviously, if you don't have a mailbox key, you don't have access to, or you must still have your old keys. I don't know, from over a year ago. I've been in this specific apartment, like I said, since April 26th, 2024. So now it is what, today is August of 2025. So like I said, had individuals came to me like they had some type of critical thinking skills and some type of common sense or some type of humanity or empathy and home training, as you call it, maybe I would have went and you know, opened a mailbox for them. But you're not finna just wake me up out of my sleep and try to force me, you or an officer, try to force me to do something that I know is illegal. And then when I try to call as the residents, as the person that actually stays here and lives here, you and the landlord has gotten paid for me to be a resident here from Section 8, okay, then indirectly threaten me like, oh, we'll just send you a 5. Please send a 5-day notice, please. Because I'm really starting to fear for my life when I cannot call the police for my safety. But if I try to protect myself, I'm the one that's going to get harassed by the police. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just sad. It's sad. It's really sad. The people that came in and vandalized my mailbox know where I stay. So, like I said, it might seem like Milwaukee, especially the inner city, is a big city. It's not. The people that work in these Milwaukee enrollment programs, Department of Health and Human Resources, all these folks be having access to your information and can easily give it out, hand it out to somebody, and have these people harass you if they don't do it themselves, so their hands can look like it's clean. Because there's no reason why an officer of the law, protect and serve, came into a building where a resident, even if I had a pew, saying I'm threatening somebody that's coming to try to access something that they no longer should be having access to, and I should not be forced to do so. So no officer is going to come, because they never should have came the first time, and they never should have said any of the stuff they said to me the first time, or try to coerce me to come up out my apartment so they could try to unlawfully and illegally arrest me and do all that other stuff, all because somebody said that I threatened them with a pew because their addresses got mixed up and now they need their mail and all this, to the point that this person is so aggressive that her and her people didn't vandalize the mailbox. Why would I vandalize the mailbox when I have the goddamn keys to my mailbox? I got access. I haven't had any problems with my mail. I haven't had any problems retrieving my mail. I haven't had any problems getting nothing. I just got my mail from the unemployment. All of this stuff that I need for my appeal today. So why would I be vandalizing my own mailbox? So like I said, I made a report with the USPS, the United States Postal Service, online, because just like the Milwaukee Police Department, non-emergency line told me if I don't have no video or no proof of anybody vandalizing the mailbox, then I need to go online and do my police report. So I like to CYA and do me. I don't care if she got a key to the front, the back, or the side. Like I said, I don't give a damn. Which they probably do. They probably know somebody that live in here still. If she used to stay here, that will open the door for them. So that's what I'm saying, Thunder. It's starting to be that my safety is not safe no more. I don't feel safe at all. Not because I'm scared, because literally I don't feel safe. So I need that 5-day notice. I need to get out of here because I don't feel safe. Like you said, Thunder just said, I just had a thought. What if she still had a key to the front doors? She probably do. And if she don't, like I said, just how the police got in here, just like she got in here now. That's how they do. And that's why I say now it is a safety issue, because if a person that's not a resident, don't pay rent here, ain't lived here, or especially in this apartment that they claim that they got all this happening, and the police can take their side, that's when I don't feel safe. Like I said, I'm not scared at all. I don't feel safe that I am my only protection. Like, I can't even say, even if I did allegedly say this, I can't say that to somebody that's coming to my door and banging on my door, and it's 2 or 3 of them, and they trying to get my keys, and I can't say nothing. I just got to sit there and take it. I just got to be quiet. And then when I call the police, they not on my side. They telling me, well, we seen your YouTube. Well, they didn't say that, But that's the insinuation I got. We was watching your YouTube live, and yeah, if you don't have video, because I know you told the DPM person that you don't have the video of the actual breaking into the mailbox and vandalizing federal property, then you might as well just go online and file the report. I will. Thunder says, you a head key is a device to open people's scalps in case of an emergency. Okay. He's like, it's like a scalp. But all right, y'all, I got stuff to do. Thank you, Thunder, for coming on here. Thank y'all for coming through. Yeah, like I said, y'all black people always trying to act like y'all don't be calling the police, and Marie just crazy and paranoid, and that you can just come to my door and force me to give you my mailbox key or open my mailbox because you got some type of mail up in there, instead of he said it's a wig, but instead of doing your due diligence and going and handling your business. Because see, I can't go back to my addresses. When I was on 15th Street, the landlord, the new owner, whatever, he took the whole mailbox when I tried to go back and get my tax refund check that I still ain't got, okay? He took the whole mailbox, and what they told me at the courthouse was, you need to forward your mail, okay? You need to forward your mail. So that's what I did. I got a P.O. box, and I forwarded my mail. But hey, y'all want to vandalize stuff, people want to do things, let's do this, right? People, black landlords couldn't wait to run down there and put restraining orders on me. Y'all couldn't wait to unlawfully and illegally evict me. Now, like I said, you want to call the police on me because you're coming to my front door that you shouldn't even have access to the building. Talking about your, what they say, hello, there's been a mix-up with our mailing addresses, and we have some mail delivered to the old address. The issue being our old address is our IDs. I have come federal papers delivered from Montgomery County, but the tenant, I have called the police because the tenant threatened us with a pew-pew. We are awaiting the authorities now. But y'all have a blessed day, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all do what y'all do. Like I said, I'm not going to be a silly rabbit like I was before when I was being empathetic and like, no, I'm not going to do that to my own people. I wouldn't call the police on them. I wouldn't report them to CPS. I wouldn't do none of that. But y'all can't wait to do that shit to me. Y'all couldn't wait to do that shit to me, thinking that I was that type of person. But I'm sitting here like just taking my L's, taking my punches, taking my losses, and going like, okay, yeah, they tried to pew me in front of my house. The mama, the daughter, the son came out there. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get me. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Just like now, I'm sitting here minding my business, asleep in my house. Next thing I know, I'm getting harassed not only by former tenants because they address is messed up, but also the police because they believe anything that somebody say about Marie Green, especially if they coming to 1242 West Highland. Like if they coming over here, you say apartment 2, yeah, the police itching, they itching to do something to me. You said, stay safe, please. I'm finna try because I need my landlord to send me that 5-day notice because I need to go let the Section 8 people know I do not feel safe. I feel violated. I feel like somebody might come back up in here and try to kick my door in because just like Thunder said, what if they do still have the keys to the front doors, okay? Because they can just get access and come right on in. And while I'm asleep again, kicking my door and do whatever the hell they want to do. And guess what? Guess who gonna be to blame? Me. If they find my body for months and weeks. But my son is always around. My son, my birthday coming up, my son ain't gonna let none of that happen. That's like I said, I was on the phone with him. He heard everything. He heard the corruption, the craziness. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, my landlord, because my recertification, they backed up, so they said they wouldn't be done till August the 31st of this year. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? Did you hear from them about my rent? No, I might have to deal with 5-day notice. Yeah, give me the 5-day notice, because I don't feel safe here no more. I don't want to. Y'all been wanting me up out of this place, and I'm ready to go. And I need to go tell my Section 8, the hood people, I don't feel safe. I don't want to be here. I feel like they will allow a tenant to come in, unalive me, then the police will be like, yeah, well, you know, we know those people. They were strangers and random folks. They got in a building and unalived her, but hey, you know what I'm saying? So y'all have a blessed day. Yeah, so much and too much is happening. It's like Thunder says, you are allowed to carry blades up there. We allowed to carry everything. This is an open carry state. We don't, as long as you're not a felon, you can carry whatever you want to. So I can carry my gun on my hip, whatever I want to. So we do have CCWs and stuff like that if you want to conceal your bear arms. But we do have the right to bear arms, and we are open carry state. So if like I said, I don't have to hide nothing. So I don't know why these police came running up to my door. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all maybe later or whatever. Like I said, I might have to keep updating it now, because I don't feel safe in this apartment building. I think the residents are against me. I don't know if the landlord in on it, whatever, but he hinting around to a 5-day notice. So I'm gonna need him to send that, post that on my door ASAP. And I need to go. I might not go to Lisbon. I might go down here to Broadway to the actual hood office base and see what I can do to move around. Okay, then if I get that 5-day notice, it's other programs and it's other assistance that can help me move too if I don't have the funds, if I'm not financially have the assistance to move, so they can, you know, help me in that way also, hopefully. But yeah, y'all, like I said, let me get up out of here, because these folks might try to call me before the time, and I know how this game goes. So peace. Thank you, Thunder. I'll be back, y'all. See you later.